Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK Journey video. In today's video we're going to be recruiting for Hodgkin on All Great Gamers account and then doing testing in PvP and maybe even AFK stages. Okay, let's get right into it. We have 300, a bit over 300 raid up recruitment tickets. We're going to be buying the pop-up pack as well, and we have some diamonds as well. So we're hoping to dodge pity a couple of times and then we're going to go for Paragon 1 on Hodgkin. Okay, so right off the bat, only one A-level hero, but this is like I mentioned, when you're doing raid up recruitment, the percentage chance of you getting A-level heroes is lower compared to all hero recruitment. And so if you're missing out on a lot of A-level heroes, it's usually better to go for all hero recruitment until you get that. Okay, let's see the Hodgkin animation. Yeah, he's a really cool looking hero, and I can't wait to try him out in like the zoo comp with Floribel. I think we have Burial built up decently on this account, but maybe not to Supreme Plus. But I think it was Supreme or Mythic Plus if I remember correctly. Okay, so far not too great. We're hitting pity twice. But let's hope that luck can turn around, because it really only is a 1% chance of dropping an S level here. There we go, back to back. That is what I'm talking about. When we talk about the raids, then things go better. Okay, and we have a bunch of a bunch more raid up recruitment tickets from this. We're gonna go for Paragon 1.
I'm the strongest.
Prize pool. Yeah, it's only a 1% chance, right? Off pity. So if you can get even 1 or 2 times off pity on your road to getting to Supreme Plus, I feel like it's, well, maybe that's expected luck, but it feels pretty lucky. Like for me, I don't know. I normally have to go to pity for all of these things like Stargate Station as well as raid up recruitments. They both have a very similar rate. Okay, so this is going to be the pity hit. There we go. So right now we have 4 copies of Hodgkin. Do we 4, or do we actually have maybe 5 with the pop-up bundle? We'll have to go and take a look when we get closer. I think we might have 5. Oh, there we go. That is off pity as well. Looking really good. This is awesome. Okay, so we're getting lucky. Really happy to see that. Now, I think we're maybe not pity this time. Next time is going to be the pity, so not going to dodge pity this time around. But can we get a double? No. Get a single. Okay, let's take a look and see how many copies or how much of Hodgkin we have right now. Because we have the 1 base copy. We have 6 copies on top of that. So only 1 more and Supreme Plus will be complete, and then we can go for Paragon. Let's go ahead and equip his charms while we're at it. So his charm effect is going to be similar, I think, to Scarlita and Odie, if I remember. Increase damage by 1.5%. And it will increase over the course of the battle. Every 3 seconds, you're going to get this damage boost, as well as tankiness boost. So let's get back to the recruiting. We already have 7 copies. 1 more is going to take us to Supreme Plus. And then we're going to need 6 more to get to Paragon 1 on top of that. But definitely, if you're going for like a recruitment, you could stop at Supreme Plus. It's because we have the resources, that's why we're doing it. He would be functional, completely functional at Supreme Plus. Okay, there we go. So that is going to be the copy needed for Supreme Plus. Now we need 6 more to get to Paragon 1. Okay. So I'm really excited to try him. I have a couple of different teams in mind, like a zoo type team, definitely we're going to try him in. But I'm going to try him in a non-zoo team as well, to see whether he can do well there. Did we get 1 before pity here?
I'm the strongest.
No, I think that was a pity hit, because 32 still left to go. Okay, so if we could dodge pity 1 more time in the process of getting to Paragon 1, that would be pretty good. Because then we won't have to go into the diamonds, I think. Okay. Bunch of Lucius. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, so this, I think, was a pity, but it is the double. And that is beautiful. Like, this is the thing you want to see on your account. Okay, so that's already going to be, I keep losing track. So I think that's going to be 3 on the way to Paragon 1. 7, yeah, 7 to Supreme Plus, 3 to Paragon 1. So just 3 more, and then we're going to be done for Hodgkin to Paragon 1. We have 100 raid up recruitments left. If we can dodge pity 1 more time, we're going to be able to do it without using any diamonds, which will be crazy. But I think our luck probably has run out, right? We've gotten pretty lucky in this recruitment session. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this should be the pity hit. Can we get another double? Oh, are you kidding? Yes. That is like 2 doubles in 1 recruitment session up to Paragon 1. Okay, all we need is 1 more copy. We're gonna do it and actually have raid-up recruitment tickets to spare. This is awesome. This is amazing. Okay. Come on, please. Can we get it? Can we get another one-off pity? No, I'm asking for too much. This is too greedy now if we get another one-off pity. Yeah, I'm totally fine with this. This is insane. This was one of the best raid-up recruitment sessions I've had. Okay, done. Hodgkin to Paragon 1. 20 raid-up recruitment letters left to go because other heroes are going to be coming. Sonya, Bonnie. There are a lot of heroes which are going to be added. Oh, and we also get, as a bonus, Paragon 3 on Lenya, which is insane. And we have, I think we have enough. Well, he gave me permission. If we have enough temporal essences, we're taking him to plus 15 exclusive equipment. You don't need to get him to plus 15. Plus 20 is really his big power spike. But if you can take a hero to plus 15, then that is going to be a big boost. Just not only for the skill effect, also for the stats you're going to give them. Do we have Burial built on this account? Yes, okay, we have Burial at Supreme Plus. Awesome. I think before it wasn't at Supreme. I was at Supreme, I believe. Now it's Supreme Plus plus 15. So we're good to go. We have the full zoo team ready for action. Most people don't have a Floribel highly ascended because people just don't decide to choose like Floribel as one of their investment heroes. But on this account, we have Floribel Paragon 3. Okay, this is going to be an amazing test. We're gonna destroy people. I think it's gotta be so good because the thing about Hodgkin is he will apply his cannon fire, basically void bound magic, I think is what it's called, to all units hit by the cannon fire, his ultimate, including summons and including probably silhouettes of Burial. And then when they die, they explode, dealing damage to the opponents. Okay, so now, by upgrading this, mainly you need this plus 10 because apply Voidbound Magic to any unit hit by Cannon Fire that does not already have it. And yeah, and the damage of the explosion and the energy drain is only to adjacent enemies, not to allies. He gets Vitality, Crit Resistance, as well as his other basic stats for upgrading the exclusive equipment up to plus 5. So he gets like tanky related stats as a warrior hero. Vitality, crit resistance. He's not gaining like, for example, a crit percent or haste or anything like that. Haste would be really nice on him for the higher uptime of ethereal state. So the attack that he's gaining per level is going to be 1.4% attack, which seems a little bit on the low side. Yeah, he's definitely gaining stats more like a tank who gains more HP compared to his attack. Okay, and now he's going to be gaining 2.2% attack per level. Yeah, we have enough to take him to plus 15, so we're getting him there. Okay, but we're not going to take him beyond this because he has a lot of priorities at plus 20. And yeah, okay, so in total, he will get up to 28% attack, 32% HP. Definitely more of like a tanky stat distribution for this exclusive equipment here. But he is looking strong. He's looking strong, and then of course we need to level up this one for his attack. And he is ready to go. I can't wait. I'm going to try him first. We'll try him in AFK stage. And then we'll move on to PvP. And over the next few days, I want to do a lot more testing with Hodgkin. Do we have the headwear? Yeah, we'll leave the headwear for right now. Okay, so for AFK stages, of course it won't be in any recommended formations. For the talent stages, if we take a look at something here, is there a way that we could fit him into either of these teams? Let's try. I'll try Hodgkin instead of Coco, but if we're at like a big level disadvantage, then Hodgkin is just gonna die, and he's not gonna really help my team. We need to keep them locked down and have them not attack Hodgkin, because as soon as they attack Hodgkin, he's gonna die. Okay, he's gonna be able to cast his ultimate right now. Okay, come on Hodgkin. Cast the ultimate. It's So we see the cannon fire dropping down, and they're all adjacent to each other, so it actually gets a big explosion onto them. Okay, so this is actually working pretty well. This is definitely working better than I expected. But are we going to be able to clean it up? I think we are. I want to take a look at the damage. So he got 2 cannon fire ultimates off in that fight. And he still has a lot of health here for some reason. I want to see the damage output in this fight. So we're going to have to wait until we clear stage 1 as well. But that was pretty strong. That seemed pretty good to me, but it was stage 2 of the AFK stages, which are generally easier than the stage 1. So I don't think that he's going to be necessary. I don't think he really provides much, other than maybe in specific stages that have a lot of physical damage that he can become immune to, or when you need the summons to like tank for you a little bit. But I think generally he's not going to be a meta hero for AFK stages. But he did pretty well in that one. Okay, now we're gonna go for arena testing with his Zoo comp. So Floribel, Burial, and Hodgkin. I'm thinking Fresto, Floribel, Burial, Hodgkin, and then Damien. Because Damien will heal our team. Damien will also act as another unit who can get hit by the cannon fire. And so like when he dies, I think it should count as the explosion. And then he will also provide haste buff to have a higher uptime of the Phantom Respite for Hodgkin to be in the ethereal state for longer. Okay, so this was a pretty tough like AFK stage that we cleared at a high level deficit, and Hodgkin kind of worked. But I don't think he's going to be really important to use there. Okay, let's go ahead and go into the arena. Alright, let's go. We'll try to attack the top 5 players. So they're all running the meta defenses. Let's see how good Hodgkin actually can be. So I think Fresto definitely is going to be a good partner for him. You would get 2 units who are going to be in the front to be hit by the cannon fire and then hit the adjacent enemies as well. And it also, you're happy for his illusion to die, because then it can trigger the explosion of Hodgkin. I'm thinking maybe I want to have them around the side here, like Hodgkin around the side. I want to give the energy recovery to Hodgkin because I want him to cast ultimate a lot. I could also give energy recovery to Burial, but I think Burial is fine without it. And then we'll have Floribel in the back. Damien can get the damage reduction. Yeah, because even if Burial dies, it doesn't matter. He can respawn himself. And Floribel is going to be way in the back. Okay, they have Tassi now. Tassi on their team, which could be problematic. Do I want to go for Confining Spell? I think I want to go for Confining Spell here. I know they have Enlightening Spell. It kind of counters me, but there's not really a key target I want with Enlightening Spell in the back. So I'm just going to go for... I mean, we could just have them even grouped up here. Like, wouldn't it be fine to do this? But then Hodgkin can't really get into the action. So I think I'll have them off to the side. Okay, here we go, guys. Wish me luck. This is the full Zoo comp. Let's see if it can be effective in the regular arena. Okay. So, we have the summons. Hodgkin is stuck. So this is not good. We need to change the positioning. Because if his summons, the Fresto and his illusion, there are too many bodies on the field. If he can cast his ultimate, he can still get value, and now he's attacking the Tassi at least, and can drain Tassi's energy with his attack. Burial is almost dead, but Burial can like revive himself if we can kill an enemy. So I guess it's not the worst. Hodgkin still hasn't cast his ultimate, which is not good. Burial is now dead. We have to kill an enemy in order to do anything here, and now Tassi is really going to try to clean me up. Where's all that damage coming from? Like, we're hitting a lot of damage onto the enemies here. Hodgkin. Okay, Hodgkin will soon be able to cast his ultimate. 58 seconds left in the match. Floribel. Gonna knock up. I don't even know what is going on this fight. What has happened? How have we won without Hodgkin doing anything? Okay, there we go. Look at the... What? Look at the damage, but... I think it was actually, some of it was explosion damage too, so that is going to bring Burial back. Burial is back to us. And we're somehow going to win this fight in the weirdest way. We need to take a look at the down chart. And I apologize, I didn't look at the down chart for the AFK stage. I forgot about that. But I think his damage was going to be pretty high in that. Okay, so overall, looking at that, like, his damage was actually pretty good, even though he got one ultimate cast off. So I think this arena map, map 3, which a lot of people use, is really difficult for Hodgkin to find a good place. Like, the zoo comp is the most fun, and that's why I'm trying to figure out a way to make it work, but then maybe we should go for a different team. Okay. I really want to try Hodgkin off to the side again. Maybe one thing we can try is Hodgkin with a damage reduction, have him run down the middle, and we can give energy to, like, the Florabelle, for example, for more knockups. This should be fine, too. Let's try this. And see what happens. Now, hopefully Hodgkin can get... Okay, now his summons spawn behind him, which is not great. Oh, he can attack the toy chariot across the wall, which is good, I guess. But Hodgkin is still stuck, not able to move anywhere. Map 3 is just too... it's too congested, this map. And now my Florabelle is dead to the Lily May. Something had to die to the Lily May, I guess. And Hodgkin can cast his ultimate now. But there's not many bodies. But look at the damage. Damage was pretty high. Now, Scarlita... Oh! She was energy drained or something. She didn't even get to cast her combo. Yeah, I have a feeling that Hodgkin is going to be great with Burial, but maybe not with Florabelle. Maybe Florabelle is, like, too much. Like, because Florabelle is not providing that much to the team. If we had, like, a Scarlita in here to shield our team rather than the Florabelle, I think that would be better. And then the Burial has enough with his silhouettes. Those are bodies which can be hit, I'm pretty sure, with the ultimate of Hodgkin. So that is looking maybe like the better strategy. Like, maybe forget about Florabelle. But let's see. So let's try attacking the same defense. Now let's try attacking it with the Florabelle, or with the Scarlita. And actually, this is great because we can have Scarlita with the energy, which is really good because Scarlita does really well with energy. Yeah. It's still a little bit awkward because of the fact that, like, the summons of Hodgkin are not able to get into that action because they spawn. There's no room for them to spawn anywhere. But then eventually they do walk up. Okay, so the Scarlita shielding will be more value for our team compared to the Florabelle, but the question is when Lily May goes for a Rainstorm Ballet, who is she going to kill? She's probably going to... Oh, she doesn't even... She does kill the Frost Illusion, but then we can respawn. Oh no, that was a main Frosto. Oh no. So that was not good. We need to reposition and have the Frost Illusion die to that. We have the ultimate of Hodgkin going off. Look at the damage. But now enemy Scarlita going to knock me off from the battlefield. And... Oh, we need to deny her. We need to deny... She's not getting her energy in time, but the Rainstorm Ballet of enemy Lily May is killing me. And that is not going to work. So... Yeah, I mean, I guess it is then Florabelle is the good option. At least into this team, the Florabelle was better. Okay, let's try some more. Let's do some more testing. So, another thing I'm thinking is, like, maybe we don't even have to go for Frosto. Okay, let's try to find the same defense. Let's try to find, rather than Frosto, let's go for Thorin. Because Thorin is going to protect the Hodgkin really well. Thorin. Definitely if we went for something like Lily May, but Lily May would steal the show, and I don't want to have Lily May here. Like, Thorin is a hero which will be good with Hodgkin. He can protect the Hodgkin, and also we have enough summons with the other things that we have, like the Burial and the Hodgkin summons. Do I just want to go for... No, I think we still go for Confining Spell, because we kind of play the long game with this team. I want to try Shakir as well. Okay, Thorin eats the Rainstorm Ballet really well. And our summons are going to go down at the beginning of the fight, which is not great because then... Well, they still have their Voidbound magic, the summons do. So they get the energy drain from that. Okay, Lily May going to interrupt Hodgkin, that's not good. That is not good. Now the question is she going to kill me with Rainstorm Ballet? Hodgkin is almost dead. So in this fight, it was just Scarlita who did everything. Like, Hodgkin was not able to do anything, so this is not really a good Hodgkin showcase, this specific fight. This was basically Thorin, Burial, and Scarlita dominating. But now he can cast his ultimate. And there we go. But his overall damage in that fight was, yeah, had to be low. Okay, so... We also, the thing is, the problem is everyone in regular arena is running Lily May on their defense, right? And Lily May is a magical damage dealer. And so, the ethereal state of Hodgkin is not going to make him immune, it's only immune to physical damage. And so Lily May can still eat him up. We need to try attacking this player. Yeah, okay, so we've already attacked it. I want to try to fight the Diurnal team, because Diurnal is a physical damage dealer. And I know the rank 1, yeah, Richelia has the Diurnal. This is what we want to see. Okay, can Hodgkin handle the Diurnal? Because of his ethereal state, he should be able to handle it. Now, do we go with Floribel again? Floribel Freestro and try it out? We can try it. Feels really risky. Feels like it won't work. But that was at least where we got a good showcase of the team's potential. So I'm gonna have the Floribel off to the left over here. Floribel is over here. Yeah, let's try it. Let's see what happens. Hodgkin should take the damage other than from Lily May though. I don't want Lily May attacking the Hodgkin. Okay, look at that burst though. The Diurnal is still hitting so hard. So my Hodgkin is fine, but my Burial is dead. Floribel is already dead. Will Hodgkin be able to cast his ultimate before he dies? Because the problem is they have multiple damage sources. It's not just the Diurnal, but Diurnal still did a lot. Yeah, Diurnal still did a lot to Hodgkin. Even like with our ethereal state, because I guess it didn't last for long enough. Into Diurnal we have to try something different, because that would not work. Okay, let's try again to the rank 1 player. I think we're gonna have to go for Thorin. Thorin onto the thing, and also Lily May to counter the Diurnal. And then let's go for Scarlita. So here we bring out all the stops. We're not holding back. I mean, I think this should be fine. Should be fine. I mean, we could even do something like this, right? Have Lily May with the Enlightening spell. But then Damien is the main target. I don't want Damien to die. Okay, let's try... The reason I want this is I want these guys to move around the side. But I don't want Damien to die either. Okay, we'll try it like this. We'll try it like this with the confining. But this match, the match ends way too quickly. So a confining spell doesn't get the value. I'm gonna go for Enlightening spell. Let's see. I know it's on the Hodgkin, which is not great, but let's see what happens. Okay, Hodgkin runs up. His summon runs up as well. Look at that burst from down. It hits so hard. Hodgkin is alive though, thanks for his ethereal state. Lily May is also alive, but just barely. And boom, Lily May finishes him off. That's a problem. We have enough surviving allies. Oh no, Lily May gets sniped as well before Scarlita can descend and knock people off. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Like, the problem is if they have 2 damage sources, physical and magical, then one is gonna deal with the Hodgkin. I want to figure out a way to deal with this comp, but I don't know if it's going to be possible. Okay, the only thing I can think of for the Diurnal team is we're going to have to do like the Sylvina Vala strategy and run Hodgkin as well. So let's try, because otherwise we just can't clear the Diurnal in time. So we'll go for a Vala, and we'll go for a Sylvina. Sylvina is here. Okay, onto the Diurnal. And, yeah, we can go for Enlightening spell, that's fine. Damien for healing, I guess. Hodgkin, but what is Hodgkin gonna do here? We need to have a tank, I think. We can have Doran to tank out, for the team. Go for something like this, maybe. And then, yeah. think it should be fine. Thorin will tank the Lily Maid damage, and then Hodgkin will just run up the side and do stuff. Because the only way I can deal with this is you need to kill the Diurnal immediately. Otherwise, he is going to destroy your team. So this way you kill him just in the first few seconds of the match before he can burst through. Hodgkin gets stuck in this map because of all the summons and Sylvina. So Hodgkin doesn't really do anything. Yeah. And like, it just kind of shows you the strength of this team that you don't even need Hodgkin in it. But it did provide the factional synergy. We had 3 Graveborn heroes. Yeah, but I don't know. The other ways of dealing with that Dunlinger team, they were just not working. So you have to go for the Sylvina Vala. Overall, like looking at Hodgkin and his performance in regular arena, the thing is we can't get a good Supreme Arena test in because we're rank 2 right now. There's only one opponent we can attack, and he's a player with all Paragon 4 heroes like maxed out exclusive equipment. So if we attack him with like Supreme plus Burial, Paragon 1, Hodgkin, it just won't even be a fair test. And so I think we'll have to do that on like other people's accounts if we want to have the Supreme Arena test. So overall, let's recap it. Hodgkin, he did decently even in the zoo comp, but like for a regular arena, it wasn't like a super strong comp. Maybe in Supreme Arena, it would be better. The problem is with him, he charged up his energy pretty slowly, even with his Rend and Cleave. The other problem is that if you're in like map 3 of arena, regular arena, or any congested map, his summons and then all the other heroes in your front line, they take up all the room. He's not able to even get into the action. That is another problem, and it's especially a problem because he has 2 melee range summons in front of him. Like other heroes don't have that, and so it's blocking him in sometimes. And the Ethereal State, without the magic charm bonus, it was not enough. Because only 8 seconds. It would be 10.5 seconds with the charms, which I also think maybe might not be enough. And we tried him into diagonal teams, and the thing is, like, there's still going to be that window where he is still nukeable. Rend and Cleave, this energy drain, it goes off a couple times in the fight. It allows him to cast his ultimate more frequently. However, the problem is that when he's up close to the enemies, he's still at a risk of dying. So he's not super safe. And then this attack boost, and then the Ardent Believers. Like, when he can get off his ultimate, and if he can get off multiple ultimates, he can be really strong. So maybe, like, you need to try running him, like, he reminds me a lot of Tassi, actually. They charge up their ultimate slowly, but when they start casting their ultimate, they get a lot of value from it. But he is a melee hero. He runs the front line. He doesn't have any built-in invincibility. So either you need to give him damage reduction or Soul Pact of Thorin, or you just need to have like an enemy team which is not going to hit him so hard. And the problem, I guess, with the Phantom Respite is that there is going to be that window of opportunity where he can be killed. So even by physical damage. So overall, that is the day 1 or whatever testing we've done for Hodgkin. And but let me know what you guys thought about Hodgkin. I'll hopefully do definitely more testing of him in the future, and if there's any other like showcases or if you have any cool replays of Hodgkin, you can send them to me in game as well. But thanks for watching, guys. That's gonna be it for this one. I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now, and big thanks to All Great Gamer for letting us use his account for this recruitment and also testing. But until the next video, guys, everyone, peace out for now.